Hello everyone and welcome to another video on Darth778. Today I will not be doing a figure review which I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. Today I'm going to be talking about something else, and that is Invasion Belfast. Now if you've never heard of Invasion Belfast, basically it is a Star Wars convention held in obviously Belfast, since it's in the title. It is run by the Emerald Garrison, and it might be on this year. I'm not certain. The Emerald Garrison Facebook page have been teasing the announcement of a new invasion. They still haven't said if it's in Belfast this year or if it's going to be in like Cork or Dublin or something like that. But hopefully it's in Belfast because that's the only place I'll get to go. So I'm very excited for this one, since I've been to a few before. I've been to Invasion Belfast 2, Invasion Belfast 4 and Invasion Belfast 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all my Invasion Belfast experiences, and hopefully you'll enjoy this video. Anyway, so I did not get to go to the first Invasion Belfast, unfortunately. That's not my fault. It was because I had no idea it was on. But my friend, who I'm not going to name, he went to it with his uncle and his parents back in 2008. And then when he got back, he told me all about it, and I was really jealous. And he didn't even say it was on, because he knew I liked Star Wars, and he didn't even tell me it was on. So yeah, of course I was feeling pretty shitty about that. Sorry for swearing, but I was feeling really bad about that because I didn't get to go. And I was like, all these actors from Star Wars, all these props, costumes, everything, which is really cool, and I missed it. But anyway, felt like forever, but a year passed and Invasion Belfast 2 came along in 2009, and the guests at this one were, let me think, Dave Price, who played Darth Vader in the original trilogy, Kenny Baker, who played R2-D2, and Jeremy Bulloch, who played Boba Fett in Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. You know, this was so cool to go to because you know, I think my dad found out about it, and then he took me and my brother there, and it was awesome. Like, I had a really great time there, but unfortunately we weren't given much money. I was only given like £5 or £10, which was pretty bad. But I had no idea I was going to it, so I couldn't have saved up or anything like that. So I went there. We looked at all these like big prop, like the can't remember exactly what props were there, like ATSTs, stuff like that, which was so cool to see. And my favourite clone trooper, Commander Gree, someone was dressed up as him and taking pictures with fans and stuff like that, and I got one, and I've actually lost that photo. I think it's somewhere on my old computer. I'm not too certain, but hopefully I'll find that picture sometime in the future. Yeah, and the actress there, as I said, I had a very awkward encounter with Kenny Baker. I went up to him. Well, actually, I'll tell you about something else before that. Right, I bought a program thing, an Emerald Garrison program, for only £5, which is pretty good, because since it was the only thing I could afford. And then I went up to Jeremy Bulloch, and this was so cool seeing Jeremy Bulloch, because he played Boba Fett, which is one of my favourite Star Wars characters of all time. I honestly can't decide between three of them: Darth Vader, Commander Gree and Boba Fett. I can't decide between those three. Well, obviously Darth Maul's in there somewhere, but just can't decide between those four. Actually, they're all like awesome characters, and I just can't decide which ones I like more. Anyway, so I went up to him and I talked to him for a little bit, which was awesome, and because it was so cool just meeting someone you've seen in a movie. This was the first time I'd ever met a celebrity in person. It was so cool. And I was in year 9, I think, at the time. I was about 13 years old, I think, which is only like a few years ago, or 4 years ago actually. It was October 2008, and then I got that program signed by him for free, which was really nice of him to do, and it was just awesome. So yeah, after I got that signed, I went up to Kenny Baker thinking he would sign it for free, but then when I put it to him and said, "Can you sign this please?" he said that'll be £10. And I didn't have any money left, so it was so awkward. So I just like walked away and said, "Sorry, I don't have I don't have any more money. Sorry." And he probably thinks I'm a weirdo right now, if he remembers me at all, that is. But so yeah, that's probably one of the worst experiences I've ever had. That bit. So I didn't even bother going over to Dave Price, because I just looked at the prices of his stuff, all like £25 for an autograph, 20 or something to get your own thing signed, something like that. So there's no point really in going over to him. So after that, yeah, I just like looked around for a bit, and yeah, that was basically it. So it was a great day out. I was so glad about it. And then Invasion Belfast 3 came around, and I never went to it because I didn't know it was on. I completely forgot about it. The actors there, I'm not too sure. I can only remember one, which is the late Richard LaParmentier. I can't pronounce that properly, but yeah, he sadly passed away back in April. So yeah, but he was there. It would have been nice to meet him at least once, but no, I'll never get to. So yeah, my friend Chris went to that one as well, and I didn't get to go to it, so it was pretty bad. Anyway, so Invasion Belfast 4 came around. There were only 2 guests at this one, Jeremy Bulloch once again, and Femi Taylor, who played Ula in Return of the Jedi. I only got Jeremy Bulloch's autograph this time around. I actually got a signed picture. It was of Jeremy Bulloch, Boba Fett, Dave Prowse, Darth Vader, and Billy D. Williams, Lando Calrissian, like a picture of all those 3. So I got Jeremy Bulloch's signature beside the picture of Boba Fett, and hopefully at a future invasion, if they get them for a future invasion, I will of course get that same picture signed. So that would save money, since if you bring your own item, they sign it for cheaper. So that would look really nice to get signed by all 3. And I know for a fact that Billy D. Williams attended last year's Invasion Dublin, so it's not impossible, because I might be going to Invasion Dublin next year. So if he's there again, that would be really nice to get signed. And Dave Prowse has attended a few invasions in the past, so you know, it's not impossible for him to come as well, get that signed, because that would just look awesome. So Invasion Belfast 4 is pretty good. Aside from the lack of guests, it was a great show. They had obviously new costumes, new props, everything. It was just awesome. So last year, October 2012, was Invasion Belfast 5, which had a pretty decent lineup. They had Jeremy Bulloch again. You know, he's like a Invasion regular, if you want to call him that. They had Jerome Blake, who played too many characters to name in the the prequel trilogy. Sorry. Had Tim Rose, who played Admiral Akbar in Return of the Jedi. Who else did they have? I think Anthony Forrest, who played the Move Along Sand Trooper in A New Hope. And I believe that is it. Oh, sorry, they had Will Sliney, who is a comic book artist for the Clone Wars comic book, which is pretty cool. So what I got that day, I got a few Star Wars figures, and I also got Jerome Blake's autograph, a nice picture of Mas Ameda, and also got a signed Sand Trooper Lost Line vintage figure signed by Anthony Forrest. Now the problem here was I was going to get an autograph from Tim Rose, but then Anthony Forrest thing said £10 for an autograph. No, sorry, £15 for an autograph, £10 for your own thing signed. So what I was going to do, I was going to get that signed figure from Anthony Forrest, so that was going to be £10. But then he ended up charging £15. I know that doesn't seem like much, but I only had £5 left, so the other £5 I was going to use to get a £10 autograph from Tim Rose. So yeah, that was just really bad. I really wanted his autograph, but unfortunately I went to Anthony Forrest first, and then since he charged £5 more, I only had £5 less, so I couldn't have got it, which was really bad, and I really wanted his autograph. So hopefully at a future event they will get him. I'm like really hoping to do, because you know, that's Admiral Akbar. He was one of the guests I was most excited about for last year, and to end up not getting his autograph was just really bad. So yeah, hopefully this year there will be another great lineup of guests. Whenever they teased it, sorry, I'll just go back to this message here. Where was it? Well, they actually have 2 messages about Invasion. Right, first thing, communications disruption can only mean one thing, ... invasion. So whenever, well, my friend Rory actually sent that message to me, because I had no idea they posted that, and then when I looked at it I got really excited, and I thought the announcement would be imminent, but alas, Sorry, I never say alas. I just said that for no reason. There still has not been an announcement, and it has been a week and 2 days now since they said that. But I'm really hoping they do it soon. I think they're just finalising dates for the show or something like that, because they said 2 days later, fantastic meeting with our friends at W5 today. Amazing and exciting times ahead. More details very soon. So I'm guessing they will be announcing it fairly soon, hopefully within the next couple of weeks. And I really like that, because I love invasion events. And yeah, this one will probably be bigger and better, because that's what they said in the comment below. This one will be bigger and better than ever. So I'm going to hold them to that, and hopefully it will be. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I will be back next Sunday with a figure review, maybe of Black Series. I know I said in my last video this Sunday would be a Black Series figure review, but I was originally supposed to go for Planet Belfast tomorrow, but I'm actually going next week instead, so hopefully I'll get, if there are any Black Series there, I will get one and review it for you. But if they don't have Black Series, I'll just get some other random Star Wars figures I don't have and do reviews of those as well. So I hope you enjoyed this once again, and I'll see you again next week, and goodbye.